Well, personally, I'm absolutely delighted. We've increased our share of the vote from less than 9% to well over 12.5%. So I'm really pleased with that. I think we ran a really good campaign. I mean, don't forget, I've remained a full-time teacher during the whole campaign. So all my campaigning's been done in the evening and weekends with a huge amount of support from my family, especially my husband Stephen, colleagues at work, close friends, the wider family. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been really good. I've really enjoyed the hustings, getting out, meeting people, talking to people, listening to people's concerns, and on the back of that, I'm still quite taken back at the national picture from what I've heard from people and from what I've heard from other candidates around the country.
What would be your message to all those who voted for yourself in this election?
Well, we've increased our share of the vote. We've made contacts with a whole variety of interest groups, and we've asked them if we can attend regular meetings so we can listen to their concerns, business groups, farming groups, environmental groups, and we've asked if we can attend local meetings, listen to their concerns, put across Labour Party policy, and hopefully, more and more people will realise that actually Labour have an awful lot to offer for the people of this constituency, because at the moment it is just seen as I've been told, third safest Tory seat in the country, so people tend to think, well, it's a done deal. So we're going to work very, very hard over the next 5 years to show people actually there is an alternative.
We've been following developments throughout the night. Nationally, what are your reflections on what's been going on across the country?
Well, as I said earlier, I'm quite taken back, I'm quite shocked, I'm disappointed. I work with a whole variety of young people and I'm really concerned about our more vulnerable people of society. This whole concept of trickle-down economics doesn't work. I'm really concerned about education and the ideological way that education's been driven over the last 5 years and what that's going to entail in the next 5 years, particularly, huge amounts of issues around mental health in our young people, yet our education is more and more driven on exam results and schools are judged by their exam results only. And yes, we educate children and they need to pass exams, but we do a whole lot more than that, and that those wider things aren't judged by Ofsted and aren't judged by school inspectors necessarily. And I'm really concerned about how education is going to go in the next 5 years.
What next for yourself?
I've got 5 Year 11 classes taking GCSEs and AS levels in the next 2 weeks, so I've got today off to rest. I'm back in school on Monday and I will be focusing on my students, getting them through their GCSEs and their AS levels, and then watch this space.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I truly believe that Labour Party have the best policies for this country, and we've just got to get that message out there and turn the vote around next time.